Button's depressed.
Hey, loads of copper and iron. Love it. And selling those books. Okie dokie. Let's get ready to do this. Quiet on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. 9 years plus and still running. Who would have ever thought they'd last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Les.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another exciting edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours, because you know what? It's a new month and a new thingy. And
the new month. It's a new look.
Oh,
new updates.
Did you shave the balls?
No, but I shaved a lot of dead weight. We're probably going to take a couple visits to some websites. You may want to bring up our websites just to get a jump on things, because
well, Pornhub's still blocked in Texas, so I can't go to that one.
You can't bring that up.
Well, I'm don't have the VPN loaded currently, but NBNN.info changed hosting providers.
Yes, we changed hosting providers for the official move. NBNN and WRFB, Radio Free Britannia.
Oh.
Both officially moved this past week, and we'll tell you about that in a minute. But first things first, welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Monday, July 1st, 2024, here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. Giveaways are open! Exclamation, I love free shit on my side. Pound the bootay on Jack's side, and of course, exclamation, bundle me on both sides. Where's my Moobot? What happened to my Moobot?
Well, it had another update on it on that side.
I know,
I forgot
but
to reset the big
it
goal.
just
now it's reset.
It just disappeared off of my list of websites.
Move the window. Change
No,
it.
It went poof, like disappeared. Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Disappeared totally. But giveaways are open, and you got to be in it to win it. But yes, Conjure a Dragon this past weekend was probably the only person who's used a website in God knows how long, and said, "Hey, did the NBNN website of NBNN break? I got a site not found when trying to access it." At which point, I had to let him know that it was in between hosting companies. I currently was with GoDaddy, and GoDaddy was just getting fucking outrageous on their prices. So thanks to a
Oh,
suggestion from my longtime hetero life partner over here, as we moved over to DreamHost, dirt cheap, and
oh yeah.
the pricing was so great. But while I was at it this year, let's get on over to NBNN. We cleaned up a few things. First off, got rid of the pop up for YouTube. So the pop up for YouTube will no
Oh, okay.
longer
Okay.
pop up going, "Hey, we need your help." Is apparently you guys don't like us in YouTube and don't care to join us in YouTube. That if you haven't already subscribed or followed on YouTube, we would appreciate it. Still trying to get to their minimum followers so that we can get through the paywall there, because we were
Oh yeah.
partnered and then they took the partnership away because they changed the rules. And then,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh, that's
that
because
really,
they didn't want to pay anybody.
yeah, it's
It's like
really,
it's
really
free
fucking,
content. Free content.
pissed in my Cheerios. But
Yeah.
cleaned up a lot of old stuff. So got rid of the contact us under the home button because nobody sent us a contact, for any information in the last 10 years. Uh,
Yeah. Why?
under news, the Avatars Express long gone now also. So now you'll find
Oh,
soda
so Avatars
updates.
Express is defunct.
They've been gone for quite some time now as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
as
just
well
know
as
that they
the
hadn't updated in a long time.
yeah,
So.
now as they get a 404 error. Uh,
Oh.
so I updated that with the soda updates page and the patch notes page. So if you ever want to get to
Yeah.
them through NBNN, the calendars page, Thorix event calendar, also history.
You
That
finally you finally cleaned up all the no, you still haven't you still have all the calendars that are there.
no, you got to do a
All the
refresh.
connections.
F5.
Uh,
Oh, you're talking
what
about
like
the all the other
connected.
stuff from yeah, it's
Yes.
connected. Yeah,
Yes.
as I leave it there, believe it or not, Avatar's Radio Rocks actually followed us a couple days ago here on NBNN on Twitch, which
That's funny.
I find, yeah, thank you for that. Appreciate all the follows we get out there. And they actually have a calendar. So some of this stuff, yeah, I will finally go through and clean this up. Another thing, I don't know why Google got rid of a whole bunch of the simulcast information and other things to the schedule of our show, and that wasn't showing. So I cleaned that up and fixed that up so that shows properly. Now, under the links
Yes.
tab, we got rid of old links, including links to help videos that were way outdated, that weren't even coming up no more, and the MGT calendar that they had is also gone, so that's all cleaned up. And then pictures, well, that's all the same, although seems to be there's a new feature up here which will allow you to actually just click on this, play the highlights right there in the window of the pictures and stuff, and it'll just give you a little motion slideshow of highlights from all the file folders. So if you want to just see
Yep.
highlights and put it in motion, does it have music too? I guess
It's
if I
got
wanted
stuff.
to, it's got some audio, but I don't hear any audio coming through there. Hey, Marguerite. Marguerite looks as great as she sounds. But
Got
that's all
stuff,
been,
man. Stuff.
yeah, that's all been cleaned up. Just for your notices. And then, of course, under the WRFB.rocks website, clean this up as well. Got rid of a couple different categories up top here. Got rid of that big listen now button that used to be right up here in the corner because realistically, we no longer needed it, especially with the
You
play
got the
button
little
right down there.
on the page. Yeah.
Yeah, and then of course most people know if you go to now playing, you get a pop-up radio which comes up there, but most people either are listening directly through rfb.rock/soda, and that'll just bring you directly to the player itself, which is a lot easier to get to than doing all this. Requests are working, so if you ever want to put some requests in from the library, there's a list of songs that you can actually go through our library and request. That is there. The schedule, of course, is updated. Got rid of the contact information because, again, nobody has sent us a request for contact or applied for a DJ job in ever through the website, so there's no sense in keeping that. And then, of course, cleaned up the on-air personalities because we still had Fiona and Graceful Bard, and
Mm-hmm.
so now it's just the three main voices that you'll ever hear on WRFB. That would be, and there's Justin, myself, and Jack.
Now the next thing you get to do is to fix the audio to make sure it's clean on WRFB.rocks.
What do you mean? What's wrong with the audio?
If you click play on it, it's got some staticky stuff on it.
Where?
Well, you listen to the live radio, and then you'll hear like a little.
Oh, sounds good to me.
I'm picking up some static on it.
No, don't know about that. Anybody hearing static through the radio? And we got a few listeners out there listening through the radio, but anybody hearing static?
I wasn't doing it through the in-game radio, which that's stupid shit, but
Yes, the in-game radio was down for a day or two because I had to turn off Cloudflare for a little while one of the problems I encountered making the move over was doing the SSL through what the hell's the name of that company? You know it.
the free one.
Yeah.
I mean, now I'm blanking on it. Shit. The one that lasts for like a month. Let's Encrypt. Yes,
Let's
thank
Encrypt.
you, Dina.
Yeah, it actually lasts 2 months.
Yeah,
but
it automatically rotates, so it's free.
Yeah. But meanwhile, propagating that through the website hosed up the website actually going live because when Cloudflare is actually active, it stops it from actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. So needed to hit up support for a couple minutes, and they helped me through that. So now we've got double coverage. Not only is there an SSL actually on the websites themselves, but SSL coverage from Cloudflare as well. So regardless of how
cool
you hit it, we have security on the website. So that's what's going on with that. But meanwhile, today is also a race day, and that means that we've got to start the day off with our supporter race, which I did not load up. I should have had it loaded up.
You don't have that loaded yet?
Well, I got everybody's names and everything loaded in yesterday. I just got to bring the track up.
I've got my game of marbles already loaded on Few Will Survive, so everybody needs to do !play on my stream. And then let me know when.
And we have 23. Let me just verify all those names are correct. Yes, they are. So I need to close that out, turn in the number of racers to 23. Click on play while that loads up.
And then I'm clicking start right now so everybody can do !play on my stream. Laz. Don't do it on Laz's.
Well, you can do it on mine. It just ain't going to do nothing for you because
it's not doing anything. Yeah.
Everybody who donated 500 bits or more or subbed during the past month is automatically entered into this race for a chance to win 500 Kodos. I can play if I want to. That's right, Tina. Tell them. Just don't tell me what to do. He's gonna do it
I can
anyway,
play
even
if I
though
want to.
I could
And
fly if I want to. I just don't
hey,
want to.
for all the Linux admins out there, beware the latest open SSH bug.
Oh, Linux got a
Yeah,
open hack.
yeah. You've got a SSH. Uh, yeah, it's painful. Let's see. But we are dropping down into the thing, so Laz needs to hit play.
Yep, there we go. We are rimming the brown hole on Few Will Survive. And thanks to all of you who donated and got entered into this month's race. We do appreciate it. I especially appreciate it because that's
Yes.
what keeps us running here. That's what helps pay for the radio station and keep maintenance up and all the other stuff that when shit breaks here,
Does
it's
the things.
yeah, helps
But
replace the
I am
computers and all that good stuff when
in
they fail.
the early
Bridge
lead
troll
on my
out
stream.
in front.
But we know that means absolutely nothing because
That's right.
this is You Will Survive. It's always that possibility of getting ejected over and over and over again. But I am taking the safer path. Laz is currently, or
Bridge
pitches me
troll
treble
ejected.
currently in
Bionwin ejected.
first because she took
Three
a different
Devious
path.
ejected.
And
Janzik
oh,
ejected.
so
Dark Blue
close.
Monkey ejected. Justice TV show.
I was ejected.
Andrew Soto
Pitches
is
was ejected.
Jack.
Maynard
Tina.
ejected.
Myself in for the win.
Oh, so everybody gets to send me all their scrolls, and you get to send me 500 kodos. Excellent. I love how that works.
What that means
Tina.
is it's going
Tina,
to roll
it rolls
over. That's right. We haven't
Tina's
had a rollover.
the only person to survive on You Will Survive.
Zeke and Waldo, Feral drop, taking his own sweet time. Let's see if he survives. Right now, me,
yes.
Zeke, and Waldo are the only three to make the basket. Will Feral drop make it, or is he going to get ejected? And it looks like he gets ejected. I got Laz 0. What is that? Lazo? That's weird.
I don't know.
But yes, I came in for the win, which doesn't happen very often, which means next month race will roll over to 1,000 kodos.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So thank you all.
Tina was the few. So check your in-game mailbox there, Tina, whenever you get a chance for your scrolls. Oh, man. Yes. And one of my coworkers doing the "I need your help" with an exclamation mark. It's like, with what? Like, oh, that's nothing. Da, 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 da. But yes, hi Lily, how are you doing? You don't want to share your Lily tale with everybody. You just want to look at the monitor. Are you looking down Fluffy?
Fluffy? Fluffy tail? What?
No, Fluffy on the lot.
Oh, Fluffy. Okay, I got you.
Yes. But we are done with marbles unless people turn around and send us 500 bits or sub. Then we'll play more marbles. Until then, we get to go back to the Shroud news. On Friday, there was a live stream. I did not watch it. Did you watch it?
I did not. As I believe there's a couple things that I need to catch up on that we will hopefully cover tomorrow. And again, covering news, reminder to everybody, this is a very short week. We will only be here today, tomorrow, and Wednesday because the 4th of July falls on Thursday, which means we're going to have a 4-day weekend ahead of us at the end of this week.
Oh, yes.
And We're going to
And
enjoy
I
some
think
extra
that
time off.
the live stream actually had a thing about episodes 3, 4, and 5 are still
Well,
coming.
that's
We're going to
that's
skip episode 2.
that's
We're not
what
going to
I
finish episode
understand.
2.
There was some stuff there that needs to be listened to. So,
Yes.
yeah. It might also help that those of you who comment about this stuff in Discord, when you do that, you take a little clip at a timestamp and send it to us instead of just comments.
Well,
Makes
the hard
makes it
part
easier
about
for us too.
that, Laz, is remember you've got like that 12 minutes of
Doesn't matter. It's the
dead
time.
air at the beginning
The
of theirs.
timestamp is the timestamp. It was at an hour and 30. It's still at an hour and 30. It doesn't really matter.
But whenever they post their videos, they're editing out, I believe, the
No, they can't. It's live on Twitch. You can't edit that out. And when
oh,
they let's see, when they go to YouTube, let's see YouTube.
yeah,
Let's
when they do YouTube, they definitely kill it.
we're gonna find out here in a second. Hold on. I don't think so. I don't think he's got the time to actually. Man, he ain't got time to do anything else. You think he's got time to sit there and freaking edit? Let's see. Portalarian streams
Well,
on
I mean,
YouTube. Oh, what?
This one is showing them only having these starting soon for like a minute or two.
I'm getting out there. Hold on.
2
Where is it?
minutes. 3 minutes.
120, 127. Yeah, you're right.
See?
Interesting.
So
So let's go out to Twitch. Maybe he started early this time. Let's actually
it was
see.
3 minutes. 3 minutes of it.
Hold on. This was the live stream. Yeah, see, they only had 3 minutes worth of on this one. He actually did only 3 minutes.
Yeah.
On this live stream. So yeah, no, is that's just the full. If you go back to the previous one, the 126, yeah, you're gonna have 15 minutes of fucking yeah. He doesn't edit that shit. He ain't got time to edit it. Like I said, he only had a 3 minute intro on this week's live stream, so that's why it's only 3 minutes.
Yeah.
He didn't edit it. He just actually got into it for within 3 minutes of going live, which is shocking.
So Sanyu explained about episode 2 and how they haven't really written any of the quests for it. Is that what you're saying there, Paladin Michael? And they don't know what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to actually sit down and watch some of it.
Watch it, possibly, and then be like, oh, yay. But yeah. And then it's like, but remember, Sanya's working on that new project for Chris. Yeah, well, they have lots of issues to resolve.
Who's working where?
Yeah, who's working where? Yes.
But let's get out to Facebook in this post that I posted a couple days ago and reposted again today, because I got invited to go check this project out.
Okay. PAX Day is cool and all, but why isn't Soda out here competing with it? It just feels like Soda, but where they actually went ahead with the Unreal changeover. Are developers preoccupied or something? Soda is a lot deeper in many regards. Garriott hasn't logged in over 21,000 or 2,143 hours, not since March. Why is this
doing that kind of math?
I don't know. Why is the strategy always celebrate him, his alter ego, more? His kingdom is crumbling still, and his lordship does little to deserve such constant celebrations. And then I do need to go to all comments, not just top comments, which changes the organization. And Christopher with, I take no pleasure in saying it, but it's been one disappointment after another since the Ultima series. Rob with, you do realize that Lord British doesn't even own the game anymore, right? The current team is working very hard to fix another of things, update it, and update much more. What?
Yeah, Rob, I don't know what world you're in.
Yeah. Game has really come a long way and is getting better with every release / update. What? The current team still treats him like a god emperor celebrating his birthday for 4 hours while with a previous subject of his couldn't pay himself, leading to others of his esteemed projects walking away so they can develop a free game instead of them all working together on this. Imagine where Soda would be today if they had found a way to keep Lord British focused and not only log in when he's being worshipped. Imagine if an Unreal upgrade was announced instead of whatever has been occurring with NFT and free games. Soda has a pretty good deep experience. Why is it being 16,185.71% outperformed by lesser, arguably more shallow games, according to Steam statistics? It's very unfortunate, and unless a major rebrand or relaunch occurs, this isn't changing much. Benjamin, the dev team, what devs are there, they can't even figure out how to update Unity. And you expect them to do an entire engine rewrite?
I'm sure they could figure it out, but somebody needs to finish building a server, which apparently takes some variables as to how much memory and how much storage space, which is hard to figure out because variables are hard. I know that you asked the question and the question got a non-answer.
Well, that, and it's like, who is actually working on the project full time?
We don't know because they won't answer that question.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like that's one that will get you banned if you ask that on a stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. But we do know things like Devil Cult's working on Chris's new project. Chris is working on his new project, not even worried about Shroud, because he's passed all that stuff over to Ravelox, and Ravelox is running around saying things like, hey, this is the third iteration of things, and we're going to do whatever I want. It's like, okay,
Pictures
cool,
me travel.
whatever.
I got to answer that. He says they should bring in some unpaid interns to work on bugs and small features while they work on the big stuff. Well, you know what?
Well,
they had some interns back in the day. Let me finish this. And you know where those interns are now? Those interns are in highly paid jobs where they're performing like motherfuckers from hell because they took the experience they had and they went and now they're excelling in their fields because of I don't even know if they're unpaid. They might have even been paid, but the interns that Shroud used to have are now actually dynamos in their own fields as it is. I'll give you one of them is Esteban. Sorcerer Steve is one. He's gone on to some amazing things.
Well, like Steve was actually hired right out of the games program. Yeah, right out of school. So I don't think he was actually an intern, but hired straight out of school.
Well,
now he's driving
why
a Porsche
they hired him right out of school.
Owns his condo and working in the VR spaces. But yeah, I mean, it is one where it's like, yeah. And then the question about the unpaid interns, that's almost everybody that's currently working on the project. We don't know anybody that's actually really receiving a paycheck from the team.
Well, it's not something they already do. It's something they did back in the day.
Well, no. Well,
Right now, everybody
well,
who
they
is
do currently.
well, everybody who is working at that we know of are uh, community members, and
Volunteers.
not yeah, they're volunteers. They're not interns. They're not programmers per se. They're not artists per se. The only real artist I can say they have is Scotty, and
Volunteers.
yeah, who volunteers. And Sanyo, who's a level designer and world builder, who is actually like the only pro that we know is on the staff. And David was a community member who was just a really good coder who fixed quite a bit of the problems with scripts and this and that and the other things. I don't know if that David does any art or fixing of things like that. So again, but David was a community member. Ali Oop was a community member. Laney's a community member. Ravlox is a community member. So I mean, basically we have community members. The inmates are running the asylum. Basically, is the best way to put it at this point.
Yep.
Yes. Paladin Michael says, "What about Devil Cult? Is he good?" Well, yeah, he's really good. But again, he's on the scripting side, making things work. He's the one who fixed
and working on the new project.
Yeah, as well. He's on the new project, which again, we
not
know
affiliated with Shroud, but somehow Chris thinks that his brand new game is going to drive more people to Shroud.
You mean the one that's 6 months behind schedule, at least 7 months now?
Yes.
Because the alpha was supposed to come out in January and the beta was supposed to come out last month, but I don't think they've even released an alpha project yet.
No,
according to the website.
Last we checked, the get it on Steam button didn't even work.
Yeah. Well, last we checked, the website really wasn't functional. To be honest with you, but
they did finally fix the email distribution list.
Yes.
A year later.
Speaking of email,
yes,
I think we got to pull some giveaways and email some prizes to some people.
In-game emails are going to be going to close that giveaway.
Andrew Night Owl. Andrew, come on down.
Hello, Mir Iden. Winner on my stream. Okay.
And there you go, Andrew.
Okay. And Lomir's not on the set today, so I will hopefully remember to trade him tomorrow.
Either that or he'll be on his way here just momentarily.
Yeah.
But again,
so Devicolt did great with the quest book in a short time. Star announced it years before, and they couldn't manage with more people on the team. That would be a management issue of what he is assigned, because Star is the executive producer, is telling people what to actually work on as far as what they're doing, as well as Chris. So the fact that Devicolt did that under Chris's direction, because Chris was the tech lead before he became the CEO of Portalarium. So, and then the owner of Catnip Games. Remember, Portalarium under Chris Spears sold the game rights and everything else to Chris Spears, owner of Catnip Games.
We don't even know if they were actually sold or just transferred and assigned. We don't know any of that.
Because there's been lots of truthiness problems related to.
Yeah, we don't know whether there was any monetary exchange, whether there was an agreement. We don't know any of this. Don't lawyer me, bro, but talk to our lawyers. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. But Chris Spears on paper was the CEO of Portalarium before the game was sold to himself. But then you also have Chris, even as tech lead, was randomly going off doing things on his own that were not um that he thought would do better for the project when he just randomly would do stuff. And it's under Chris that you have all of the artifact gathering and everything else and changes to artifacts as
Well,
well.
that was actually under Elgarian. I wouldn't even say Chris had
No,
anything to do with
no. Chris was the owner of Catnip Games. It
that. And
occurred
do you
while
think do you
Chris
think
was
he
running the
had
ship.
anything to really do with that? Yeah, I don't think so.
I think he had to approve the design
Yeah,
before Elgarian implemented it.
yeah.
Like
Go ahead
that.
and
That was just
go ahead and
bad.
do what you want. That was the approval. Go ahead and do what you want because
Yeah.
that's basically what we got with Ravlox at this point. Here you go. Go ahead and do what you want. Just don't crash it.
And until Ravalox crashes it.
And yeah, and that didn't work too well either because yeah,
Yeah.
it crashed.
Look, going back to this Facebook post, PAX Day is a survival MMORPG. It's cool and all, but as of right now, offers nothing in terms of in-game story, in my opinion. While I enjoy the element getting dropped in a world and being left to figure it out for myself, I don't think there's anything that in PAX Day to figure out past its game mechanics. Where okay, so that's a discussion of where in this where is the story in the sense of why I should feel compelled to figure out anything? Does it have fun aspects to it? Sure, but I think the fun is mostly attributed to being something new. I think after 20 plus hours of gameplay, I'm already starting to feel like I'm just playing an Unreal version of Minecraft on an open server. There's still much to be desired about the game, that is for sure. Take into account that it's still early access, but even that can't excuse the lack of story entirely. Maybe I'm missing the point of the game's actual intent. Maybe it's just about forming relationships and building community and creating a story. I don't know. Graphics aside, Soda still outdoes PAX Day by leaps and bounds, in my opinion. Who is Richard Garriott?
Yeah. So, quick
Yeah.
note on PAX Day. PAX Day is in early access. It is in alpha, not even beta.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that their Discord is extremely active. I mean, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of posts per hour at this point because I am following it. I did sign up to be, for the developer package. I'm waiting to hear on that because apparently we have what I thought we were going to have here. PAX Day also has shards.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sort of like New World. You have different shards to. I haven't actually spent any money on it yet because fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I am not spending any money on this, especially when they want packages upwards of $100 to start. So I figured I'd try and slip in with a developer account and see what I could build and work with. Getting things like that. But from what I've seen, we may just have to go get a look at the graphics here in a minute. But I think they're comparable, if not better, in some aspects than Shroud. But that's just my two
Oh, I
cents.
mean, it just cleaner. It's all using the same similar asset packs. Just a
Well,
matter of like going through, looking at the Steam
one's
pictures.
Unreal, one's Unity.
Yeah, but I mean they're still got artists that are having to craft the world, and then turn around and do things. So the game engine itself is not really that important. If you're going to use shitty graphics for shitty graphics, you're going to end up with shitty graphics.
That's why we're going to do 10 years worth of rewrites, right?
Well, I mean, remember, it's like part of the plan for Scotty
Your plan.
is to go back and redo 10-year-old art assets and remove things to where, hey, you're rendering shit that's not even in the frame. Yes, to go fix 10-year-old assets and realize that, hey, they used the wrong texture mesh.
No, I think you think you misconstrued me. Not just fixing 10-year-old assets, but taking 10 years to fix assets.
Well, yeah. Well,
yeah.
that too. That too.
Anyway, moving right along.
It's a little bit of both.
Moving right along. Squirrel.
Moving right along. Let's see. Levi, it's not a survival game. It's pleasant but shallow kicking Soda's ass due to Soda's inability to compete due to lack of funding. You're right. It's not survival. That would make it more interesting than it actually is. I don't think it's necessarily kicking Soda's ass. It's just new. We will see where it's at in 10 years, right? I stand firm. It's just a social simulator at this point, which is fine if that's what those players are looking for. If it has more than 300 or 500 players logged in, it's actually kicking Soda's ass. Because
hold on here. Can I tell how many people? How do you find out how many people are in a server? They have online right now, currently in Discord, 30,807 people.
Well,
30,822 people right now.
So, according to Steam Chat, or this isn't even Steam Chart, this is Steam Stats, they currently have 6,000 active players as of 37 minutes ago.
Yeah. Really?
And 8,000 in the 24-hour peak. So, even though it is, and their all-time peak is 11,000.
Yeah, but is that counting? Because like Soda, you can log in through Steam, or you can log in through their own client and bypass Steam altogether.
Which still kicks the living shit.
Yeah, like I said, right now in their Discord, they have 30,000 people logged into their Discord. 30,000 logged in.
Yeah.
Currently, including myself.
Well, but that's the active players on Steam.
Well, again, yeah, there's been 300 new messages since 25 after the hour. So in the last 10, 15 minutes, there's been 300 posts plus in their Discord. Just to let you know that, this is a very active new community out there, and they are, they are talking, they are chatting, they are exploring, they are,
And I think Steam Charts actually delisted Shroud of the Avatar.
Yeah, 30K active in alpha. Again, that's on Discord. Those are people who are hanging out in Discord actively right now. And then let me see.
Where
we have the
the Steam chart for Shroud of the Avatar.
Yeah.
The 7-day peak on Steam, 47.
40 something. Yeah, I know.
But remember, that is like 1/3 or so of total users. So, yes. Whereas PAX Day, current players 5,981.
Well, Eileen Dragonfire, you're quite welcome. Just getting a message from Allie.
Okay.
Thank you for the kind words you said during your stream a few weeks ago. It was really
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, but that was a long
Yes.
time ago. 1/3 confirmed by Chris. Yes, live. Yes.
Yes, and thank you for the follow a couple of days ago from Avatar Radio Rocks there, Allie. Again, is yeah, we've known each other since we met at SodaCon, and again, there's nothing between us that should be any animosity whatsoever. You know, you do you, I do me, and you know, we live in a world where we all get together and do our thing. So, so we peaked at 141. What are you talking about there, Tina?
And the closest to the actual real stats are the Shroud of the
Oh, gotcha.
Avatar.net. .net with the number of players.
And Andrew, I don't get what you're mentioning there. I mean, currently we have actually 63 players online, according to me. The world according to Laz,
I have 52. Catching
which
up.
which is a record for recent logins. I'll give you that much.
Yeah. Yes.
But moving right
But
along, let's finish up this topic and comments.
okay. Da, 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 da.
Christopher Alonso.
Can we really blame lack of funding for the inability of Soda to compete? That's just one drop in the river of missed opportunities with this game. Advertising? Soda has a bare bones story that is just enough to checkmark the storyline box. Whatever tiny advantages Soda might have in the story department is overshadowed by all the things PAX Day does better. Like, realistically, what does Shroud do really well? Answer that question.
They have these two news guys who are here on a regular basis, 5 days a week,
Yes.
for the past 10 years. That's about it.
Yeah. Yes.
We've got
so,
we got some dedicated radio hosts who have been here since the beginning. Doing.
Yeah.
Deco is their one thing. I wouldn't even give them that. Deco. I would give that more to the community than I would give that to the staff, Tina. And even at that, again, lacking the versatility of we make something in the store, we add a free version that's buildable. We stop doing that. We repeat things and we put things that aren't supposed to be out there into the store because we don't have
hey,
any artists to add new stuff.
We just got a craftable hitching post recipe.
Oh yes, one item.
You forgot there are recent successes there.
Oh yeah, I'm still waiting on platforms. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm still waiting on my coconuts being fixed. I'm still waiting.
You'll be waiting.
Yeah, still waiting.
What is PAX Day doing better at the moment besides looking good? The combat is clunky and so rigid that I cringe anytime I am forced to engage. Holy shit, you're saying Shroud combat is good, or you're implying Shroud combat is good? No, it's not. It is not good at all. Soda has a main storyline and side quests embedded that you could literally go years without discovering them all without being told they ever existed. That doesn't really sound like a box was checked. Well, that's why we're still fixing the main quest storyline bugs that from 10 years ago or 8 years ago when they're actually added to the game. Let's not forget we're also comparing apples to oranges as both games are not the exact same genre. It'll be interesting to see where PAX Day is in 10 years, if it's still relevant at all. That's like the question there becomes, how do you define what relevance is? Yes, we're still playing a game that we backed and have supported for 10 years, but is it relevant outside of the couple of thousand total users that play Shroud of the Avatar? Is it relevant outside of those couple thousand?
Don't know.
Yeah, no. And then it's like, oh, you must be one of the veterans holding on for dear life. PAX Day has better housing and better crafting. You are seriously comparing an EA game to something that has been around 10 years. The sad thing is PAX Day matches up pretty well.
Now, I'm going
You
to
must
get
be
into
one of
that
the
in just a minute. So, yeah.
You must be one of the old heads that was hurt by soda and hasn't gotten over it. For the record, I am playing both games. When I feel like playing medieval Minecraft Unreal Edition, I play PAX. When I feel like governing my town and my guild, I play Soda. When I feel like killing people, I play Ark. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, so I'll leave you to yours. Good day. Fire Richard and Soda can't just port to UE5. It needs Unity update. Other projects get priority, and it shows. Soda isn't dead, but it's definitely a zombie. There are no real developers working on the game. Ravalox is a player that they tricked into being the developer. He will fix a bug here and there. Episode 2 will only be finished in the sense they will say it is finished. They did the same thing with episode 1. There is just enough money flowing in from the longtime veterans who would rather be at the top of the mountain in Soda than have to start over in another game. They won't do anything to rock that gravy train. PAX Day is an actual live game with many developers. Yeah. I mean, how are you going to fire Richard? I mean, he's only volunteering to do live streams periodically.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I gave you a link. Let's get to this link here so that you can take a look for yourself.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's what I was looking at earlier. I was looking at some of those pictures.
Now, note, all footage captured in real time, not simulated, not
Yeah.
artist renditions, all captured in real time. Ready to click play?
Which one are we doing? First one or second one?
First one. Yeah.
Okay. We are clicking play, and as soon as I get it to start over because it auto played.
Yeah, I know. Same thing here.
Damn it. Just hit play. I can't double the video size. It'll only go
You
to
know
full
what?
screen.
They can't hear this.
Looks pretty. I like the house building.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. And I know that they can't hear the audio here because some reason that audio doesn't work on my side. But I want to now scroll over because if you go over, you see the last box there with the little green in it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wait, the building the house?
yes. In this game, you actually get to build your house piece by piece, level by level, compared to Shroud of the Avatar, which I think is really magnificent, so that you're not stuck with these cookie cutter houses that you know this is what you get and this is all you get. In this kind of scenario, you build the way you want to build and how you want to build, and you can add and do it yourself. You can add a window, you can put a wall, you can do levels. Also, when you do your pledges here, you get plots of land per pledge. So it's not like you can buy a deed. When you get your pledge, um, let's see if I can get over to the actual website. There it is.
Now, did you like do the Founders Pack Master?
I didn't do anything.
Or
I ain't spending no money on
okay.
this because, like I said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me
Oh
twice,
yeah,
shame
yeah.
on me. But early access, I'm just going over to it. They have the basic game, $40, comes with 2 character slots and 1 plot of land. The $60 artisan comes with 2 plots of land and 4 character slots, and the master, which is $100, comes with 4 plots of land and 6 character slots. Plus, they give you a couple, little cheeky things. I mean, these last couple items, Hunter's Lodge and Wyvern building sets, I don't think are worth $100 investment just right now either. Of course, their future business model is subscription. They're telling you this right off the bat, which I got to give them a big plus for the honesty on that. And they're telling you that by purchasing a Founders Pack now, at least until June 2025, you'll have unlimited access to the early editions, blah, 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 blah. So at least for another year, they're going to be, in alpha. And
Yep.
again, as I don't know how plots of land works exactly. How big of a size of plot is. Whether my understanding is that if you join up with the clan or a guild, what are they calling it? Let me get over here real quick, and I can probably give you an idea. I think they're calling them clans. Clans, yeah.
I don't think my computer actually meets their minimum requirements with the video card.
What do you mean?
Well, their minimum requirements are a GT or a graphics RTX 2060 12 GB or Radeon RX 5700 XT series with 8 gigs of RAM for video.
Yeah. You don't have at least a 2060? Or you do?
No, I don't.
What are you running?
I don't have an RTX card. I still have like a 1080 or something like that. Let's go to my device manager. What is my display? GeForce GTX 1080.
No, just a plain 1080, not even a TI?
No.
Oh, rough.
Yeah. But yeah. But it's like, yeah. I'm not worried about. And more than likely, it would still play it. It just wouldn't look as nice as it
Yeah,
should.
right,
Because
right.
realistically, I don't think anybody's really taking advantage of all the ray tracing that they're trying to do. But yes. But what they're trying to do with those minimum system requirements is making sure that, hey, you've got a modern computer.
I would hope so.
Yes.
But you know what we got to do? We got to
Get
get
the
the flocks
flock
out
out
of
of
here.
Dodge.
That's right.
Okay. Pitches be treble. Gonna be getting a streamer bundle from me. Wait, what was pitches in-game name?
Yeah, pitches is
Okay.
Sanskara.
Yes. Congratulations, cause you're the wiener.
And Conjure Dragon, you are the winner, Mr. Fletcher. Congratulations.
Okay. Da, 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 da. And then we have the Steam key going to Vovanov, who's getting a copy of what game? Unity of Command 2. Whisper Vovan VV.
And there you go.
There
You
you
are a
go.
wiener.
And let's go see what is Unity of Command worth. Unity
Those
of
in the
Command
giveaway,
2.
picking the final winner.
$6.
Bovan VV, a winner on my
Congratulations.
side as well.
Two Steam keys today.
Yeah, and you're going to get yourself a copy of Grip Combat Racing on Steam.
Ooh. That's a $3 game. That's $10 worth of games for free. Congratulations. Okay.
Grip Combat Racing is, yes, $3 on Steam.
I looked it up for you.
What is
But
the
hey,
actual retail value? Retail value is $29.99. Is currently a 90% off. Yes.
Oh, I
because of the
didn't actually
sale.
pay attention to that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I always look to see what the actual retail is. But Bovan, there you
yeah.
go. Grip
Unity of
Combat
Command
Racing.
2 is 80% on sale. Normally $30.
There you go. Yeah.
So,
Got to look at what the actual retail value is. But meanwhile, we got to get the flock out of here. We'll be back with more tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. And we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Hey, Laz, you get to banhammer somebody.